So many people, including myself, have said that you can make tons of money by selling low content books. I'm talking about things like journals, planners, and notebooks that have blank pages in them. And there are tons of people that claim to make thousands a month by doing this. So today we are going to put this to the test, and we are going to see exactly how much I can make in 1 week by selling these low content books on Amazon. So make sure you stick around until the end to find out. What's up, guys? This is Monique and welcome back to the channel. I am back with the news that you can use, but first, if you are new here, hello, bonjour, hola, aloha, konnichiwa, wagwan, shalom, assalamu alaikum, jambo, namaste. So today we are about to test yet another method of making money online, and again, this is one that I have talked about many times on the channel, but we're about to put it to the test and see if what I am telling you to do actually works right now today. If this is something that someone who has no idea about this can start from scratch and start doing to make money. And so there are several steps to this process, not very many, and the good thing about it is the bulk majority of this can be done by using one tool, and that's going to be BookBoat. And creating the book itself is supposed to be easy and simple and can be done in less than 10 minutes. And so when I log in, I'm going to quickly do a search to see what type of books are selling on Amazon right now, because we know that's important. We don't want to just put a book out there that people are not really looking for. So I'm going to the cloud here. Right now it is July, so we're about to start going into the school year. You know, come August, people are going to be back in school. And one thing I just know off the top of my head that works a lot is planners. And so that's why I'm going to see what type of planners are doing well right now. And I'm just quickly scanning through here to see what I can find. And right here, homeschool planner. This is one that is, it's getting 420 monthly sales right now. So that seems like a pretty good book. And I'm not going to go into every single step because I have talked about this over and over and over, guys. If you want a walkthrough, I'll have some videos down in the comments. I'll have some stuff popping up somewhere up here throughout the video for you to take a look at, but we just want to put this to the test. I'm going to hit this create button and I'll go to BookBoat Studio. And so right now I am in a new project, and so the first thing that we have to do is create the cover page, and I'm going to pretty much move that out of my way, and I'll come over here to the picture tab. That's where you can find all of the photos. I'm going to go to Pixabay, and one thing that works a lot with these type of books, or books in general lately, that I've been seeing is patterns. So I'm going to type in pattern and just go through and scan to see what type of patterns they have. And that's also a good type of cover photo because there's a lot going on in it, and you won't have to do too much else to it if you pick the right pattern. So this is one right here that I found. I'm going to just select it. So from here, I'm going to add a shape just so that I can write my words on top of it and it can stand out without all of the stuff that's going on in the background. And then I'm going to go to my text tab. I'm going to grab a couple of headings and I'm going to play around with different fonts. I found that if you do one font one way and another a different way, it'll add that kind of contrast, make it pop a little bit and stand out more. And so when you're playing with your text, you just come up here to the top and you can select whatever type of text that you like, something that is appealing to your eye. It does not have to be any particular type. You just want to make sure it's legible and people can actually read and understand what in the world it's saying. So one buzzword that's going on right now a lot is going to be productivity, and so that's what I'm going to add under here, productivity notebook, just to kind of make it, just to catch a few more people's attention with it. And after we do all of that, the cover page is done. So now we're going to move on to the interior, and I'm going to click on page 1. So one thing I'm going to do is add like a monthly to-do list. And so to do that, I'm going to go to this template tab, and then you can either scan through and look, or you can type in month. I'm just going to go with this to-do list since everything is there already. And then to add it, all you do is click use this template, and you'll select the page. I'm going to go with page 1, and it's going to add it. And so now it is time for us to actually add the lesson planning part to it. And so what I am going to do is I'm going to go back to the template. So I'm going to type in lesson to bring me to exactly what I'm looking for. And they have 3 different variations of this. I'm going to click on it, see which one I like best. And I think I like this one, so I'm just going to select it, and I am going to choose what pages I want it on. Now this is going to go on the odd pages, and then we'll hit next, and again we'll leave everything as is, hit submit. So the last thing that I'm going to do is, those boxes are kind of small, so I want to just give them a little space to write more notes after each weekly lesson plan that they have. So I'm just going to add a simple note page to it, and I like this right here. We can preview it, and this looks like something nice. They could write the date up here just to keep up with what they're doing. So I'm going to use this template. I'm going to select the even pages for it to go on and hit next and submit. And at this point, guess what? The book is completely done. That was all there is to it. Very simple, not much to do. Now that's, in my opinion, it's nice and simple and easy. You comment down below and let me know if this process looks like it's beginner friendly, if it looks like it's easy, something that you can do too. Now I have a discount code to BookBoat down below. All you have to do is type it in. You'll get 20% off, and with the lowest plan, that's going to make it about $7 and some change every month, which you can't beat for all of the stuff that it has there. And so from here we are going to just save the file. We'll go up to download. We'll hit download current project CMYK because this is going to be a printed book. Now everything as far as the book and having it completed is done. The next thing we're going to have to do is go over to Amazon KDP, and that's where we're going to be able to upload the book so that it can go on Amazon and we can start getting these sales. Now using Amazon KDP is absolutely free, and what I am going to be doing, I'm going to make a new account. I don't want to attach this to any other account I have. Like I said, I'm trying to test this out. Like, I am new to this, I am a beginner at this. I don't want any other connections to anything else, so we can see how real this is and see how well this really works for anybody, someone starting from scratch. And then they're going to ask you things like your business type. If you're an individual or corporation, you don't have to have an LLC to do this. That's a question that I get a lot. You can do this as an individual, and if so, you'll just put in your date of birth, you'll put in the country you're in, and then as far as getting paid, you will have to put in your bank information for you to get paid. I do believe there are other ways for you to get paid as well, but I put in my bank information here. And then they're going to ask you about your tax information. So they're going to ask you for a social security number or an ITIN number, and you'll have to just put that in, and then you'll be validated. So now on this front page right here, I am going to go to create because we have no books on here, and we're going to do paperback because that's what I selected, and then we're going to add the title. The title, whatever you put on that cover page is what you want to put as book title, because sometimes they'll flag you if you add anything else. However, if you do want to add something else, you can put it down in the subtitle section. And when I am adding titles, when I am adding subtitles, they'll also ask you for keywords. These are the things that are going to help your book to be found. One thing I do, I go over to BookBoat, and they have a keyword section where you can type in like homeschool planner or home lesson planning, and they'll give you keywords. They'll tell you how many people are searching this on Google and Amazon every month, and then from there you can pick the best ones so that you can target the most people. And another thing they ask for is categories. Again, I use BookBoat. They have a section where you can just type in what type of book you have, and it'll tell you the best categories to use. Then we're going to move on. I am going to upload the book. One thing you want to always do is check to make sure that your book is coming up on Amazon exactly the way that you want it to look. So you'll just click through and scan and make sure, and then you'll approve that. and from there you'll pick a price. And one thing that Amazon is going to tell you is how much you'll be getting after all of their fees. And yes, they do charge to print it. They don't charge you up front, but they will take it from when a person makes a purchase. That's just what I'm going to stick with, and then I am going to submit it. And that's it, at least for now, because as you can see, it is going to take 72 hours for Amazon to review the book and then approve it. And after they approve it, it'll go live, and that's when we can start getting sales. So what I'm going to do from this point, I'm just going to let Amazon do its work, its magic. I'm not going to put any ads on it, nothing special. We're going to just organically let this thing do what it do, and we're going to see. In a week, I'll be back and I'll let you know what the results are. So make sure you stick around to find out. All right, I am back, and we are going to look at this live together. I have not looked at it yet, so I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what to expect. But so here we are. This is the book that we published. Look at that, y'all. Homeschool Lesson Planning Productivity Notebook by Monique Hinton. Has the nice price and everything. And as you can see, for the publication date, that's the date that we submitted it. It was June 29th. And when we go back over here to KDP, it shows that it went live on July 3rd. Like I said, it took those 72 hours to do that. So today is actually July 12th. I don't know if you can see that date right there, but I just want to be real with you. I want you guys to see that, you know, this is truly the timeline for where we at and what we doing. All right, but we're gonna go up here to the report. I'm so nervous to click into it. I have no idea what to expect, but here we go. And the book went live on July 3rd, and on July 3rd we have a grand total of 0 sales, a whole 0 sales. That's all right. That was the first day, but we're gonna look at the second one. And on the second one, July 4th, which is a big holiday in the US, we got another 0 sales. So moving on, July 5th, it was another 0 sales. At this point, I don't know if I want to look at the rest of the days, but we gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. So July 6th, okay. July 6th, we have 1 book sold. That's good improvement. 1 whole book. That means we made about $2 and some change so far. So July 7th, that's another book sold. That's 2 books at this point. And if we don't sell another book, I think I'll be happy with these 2 books being sold. But we're going to look at the next day, July 8th, and it is 0 sales. July 9th, it has another 0 sales. We only have 1 more day, y'all. And on that last day, I see a big spike. It jumped up here. That's 3 units. So that means in 7 days, we have a total of 5 books that were sold, which I feel like is absolutely amazing, because we only have 1 book on here. But to be truthful, I just want to lay it all out there for you, because I don't want you to feel like this is an overnight process. You put 1 book out there and then you'll wake up tomorrow and you're a millionaire. This is really going to take some work, and some books are hit and miss, because I put out a book maybe about 6 months ago and it got 0 sales. Then I put out another book, that one got a few sales. I put out one after that, it got a few more. Then I put out another book, it got 0 sales. So it's really going to take a lot of trial and error. Honestly, if you look at these people that are saying they're making thousands a month, they have tons of books. This gentleman right here, who's making over 4,000 a month, he actually has over 2,000 books out. So in our trying of this online money making method, can you make the amount that people are saying can be made? Yes, I do believe it is possible. Will everybody do it? No, they will not. Some people may end up making hundreds a month. Some people may not get any sales. But you will never know unless you try. So I hope that this helps someone out there. If you like this video, go ahead on and hit that thumbs up for me, because that helps me out. And other than that, I thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we are out. Peace.